Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brickworld. And in today's update, we are coming back to the big cinema project, my new mega project here in the city. We just started that a few weeks ago. And we just started working here at the entrance area just to find out how I want to have the overall look of this. And we are going to start working here again, so stay tuned. And for today's update, as you can see here, I started using my new printer I got just some time ago. Now I'm able to print directly on Lego parts. As you can see here, I just created some movie magazines here, also some other stuff I can use, like these 3D glasses here, for example, the stamp card you can see here on the left side, or just here some tickets here for the multiplex cinema here. And it's a great part here that I have a great printer I can now use here in my city. I also printed some of these movie posters. You can see here I printed them here on here some kind of glasses. You can the normal glasses, 4x6 in size, and that's very nice because I can add some lights behind it later on when I build them in my cinema. Then we have a nice looking, like it's a screen with all these nice looking posters for different kind of movies I want to have here in my city. But now it's time to work on the cinema itself, so I add a new 48x48 base plate here, and that's the area we want to start working on today. Just going to build more of that entrance area, and then I can add these new parts I just printed here. As you can see here in the video, it's a little bit too light. You can't see the spots inside that construction I added here. So specifically in real life on the camera, it's a little bit more complicated. It looks much better in real life, but it's not so easy to get that here on the camera. But I think you can see how everything is intended to look. And I really like that. It's a little add on here, but it makes that overall cinema project so more realistic in my opinion. And you also can see these two boys here have some of the new printed tiles I just showed you a minute ago. And the new printer is a very important tool for almost every upcoming update here in my city. I really like how everything looks with these printed tiles, these custom tiles, and it's a great addition for the overall project. I also started working once again here on that roof structure. As you can see here, we have now here that's going to be the entrance into that big cinema room, that big hall, or I don't know the English word right now, but that's going to be the entrance where you go inside in that big cinema room. And that roof is going down from the left to the right side, because on top of it there's going to be all the seats placed from down here up all the way up here. It's going to be a massive room, and I'm really, really looking forward to that project. By the way, you can see I added just some more of my printed parts here. Just another one here for a romance movie. And on the right side, you can see it's Heroes and Dragons, the movie who is now running here in Cinema 1. I also printed that little tile here. By the way, printing is a good addition, because I just started to create my own little set. It's not a Lego set, it's a set with other brand parts, but I am going to add a lot of printed parts into that set. It's going to be sent out this year, but you can also already pre-order it on my webpage, on my shop. You can find the link down under the video in the description. And that's just a little brick press store. I already created a lot of parts for that. You can see here, these are all the printed parts that are going to be inside that set. And I'm really looking forward to launch that little set to the public. I'm just testing a lot of stuff right now. I'm testing some stuff to get it done, and then we are going to send it out. So by the way, just have a look. Coming back to the cinema. That's how it looks now from the outside. I really like that very realistic modern look, and also how it looks now inside, that big entrance area here. We have a lot of minifigures here, and that makes it really, really realistic in my opinion. And that's the entrance area. We have now one woman standing here checking the tickets, and we have a man with his boy and here waiting to go inside. And yeah, it's just everything I wanted to have here for that big project. It's just the first steps here. Of course, we have no big rooms here, just the entrance area. But I think you might see how everything will connect in the future updates. That's going to be the big mega project after I have finished the big train station building on the other side of the table. And that's my big project. Of course, there are going to be some other project by the side, but that's the main project for the future weeks and months. And I just want to talk a little bit more about the upcoming steps in that project here. As you can see, the entrance area is not finished. It's still a lot of missing in the sides behind it, but here's going to be, as I said before, the entrance to the big hall, the big room. That's the biggest room. I'm not sure how many rooms there are going to be at the end, but we have Cinema 1, that's the biggest one, and maybe we have one or two under the table, because I want to have a building that also has some of the rooms in the underground area. And yeah, for now, we're just going to work in future updates here on that big first room. As you can see here, the roof is going down because, as I said before, on top of it, there's going to be all the seat rows. And yeah, at the end, you will be able to look inside from the side here, as you can see inside the train station building on the other side. Don't look at all the chaos here on the table. That just always happens when you're building, especially some of these bigger projects. But at the end, the building will be located on, I think, 6 48 by 48 base plates. And I'm going to integrate, of course, light, as you all can already see, but I also want to integrate a big real screen inside so we can have a real movie inside. By the way, there are going to be more mega projects. As you can see in that spot here, there's going to be my own version of the Daily Bugle set. I got 2 of the Daily Bugle sets. That's going to be my base to build up here a Daily Bugle. It's going to be almost the same design by base design as you can see it from the official Lego set, but I want to integrate my own stuff, building it bigger, and just a little view in the future. But the main project still will be the cinema. As you can see here, we did a good job, I think, in today's update. There's going to be more in the future, so stay tuned for future updates, and bye.